Well, this is Friday, July 26th. Another week has gone by, flying by, just flying. Has anybody figured out how to slow it down a little bit? We don't want to stop it. We got a different set of problems. But it's Friday. We've had some rain up here of late. It's been awful dry here. But I think that this week here has kind of put a drought on hold. So therefore, yeah, good. It is good to see the rain. It sure is. But we have been working on. I've been building a table saw sled. I'm videoing it for the other channel. I had a small one for small parts and stuff. However, it several times that what I was working on that just wasn't big enough. I like table saw sleds. It's easy to set up, just into the slots and crank the blade up and you're ready to go. So it's quick setup, and the safety, the table's moving, or what I mean is, you got your work sitting there and the table's moving with it. Your work isn't sliding across the table. That increases safety. You can put stop blocks on it for repeatable cuts, which is real handy. 'Cause a lot of times, if you're just a little off, if every one of them's a little off, you're still good. The key is to making something square is having the sides and the lengths all exactly the same. Let's say you're a 16th off, you come 16th short. If all of them is that, you're still okay. You can still get a good square product here. However, if one of them is a 16th longer than the other, you'll never have it completely square. You can cross measurement and it will read fine, but if one is just a little longer than the other, it'll never be plumb square. Completely square, maybe I should say. So, table saw sled, able to put a stop block on, it's easier to achieve. So, anything to increase accuracy, safety, and convenience, why would you not do it? But yeah, another week has gone by. Still working on the hand tool woodworking bench. But what I'm thinking about doing, I've been wanting to do jigs is the way to go. I mean, you can get you some good jigs, shop made, and usually you can take your leftover or scrap material and build this stuff. So it's kind of a win-win. I got a CNC machine. You know, unless you can afford one of these houses, you're kind of limited. Like this top here, I was thinking about building for my router, I was thinking about building a leveling jig. So that'll probably be the next thing I'll work on. A leveling jig. And I'll probably make a video of that. I'm sure there'll be some interested in that. However, we're talking stop block. Yesterday, I'm building my fences for the sled. I used the radial arm saw, and this is my stop block. I'm running and it stopped right here and made them all. It's easy to make them all the same. You measure that one time, double check that measurement, then you run your block up to it, boom, you got it. But this is the bottom side. The top side is doesn't. I got one knot I got to deal with. Out of all of that, I got one knot, but I can bow tie it in. You know, it's not a huge deal. But I do have that, so that's what I'll be working on, trying to get it done. Able to spend more time down here now than they did. My wife, since I knew she would, once she was where she could put her full weight on that leg, she's a lot more independent now. So I'm proud for her on that. I really am. So I have still trying to figure out the best. It'll come to me. The challenges I have is being able to tell the story with the videoing. Where somebody wanted to, they could follow along and they could duplicate my work. Making it easier, making it interesting. That's what I've been working with, and I can tell. I went back and looked at some of the first videos I've done, just look at them here and there. I can even tell I've gotten better at it, but still I got a long way to go. But it's at times it is a lot of fun, and my son-in-law, he has started him a YouTube channel. So he's a mechanic. Him and his son, which would be my grandson, B&B Garage. Y'all ought to check that out. It's Bradley and Brandon that's doing it. They've got 2 videos out. They're just getting started. Some of the things that he's doing, if y'all are any mechanics out there, you'd find his interesting. He is really good at it. I'm talking the mechanic part of it. He is really good at it. And it's like everyone else. He'll figure out the YouTube part of it. The thing about it is, where I was uncomfortable talking to the camera, he is not. When he's building that small block Chevy motor, he stood there and carried on the conversations like if someone there. So that's something I had to work at, and I still have to work at. Standing there talking to you. He is that part of him. He's got that. He's actually good at it. And but it's an art to it. A lot of people has figured that out. A lot of people kind of want commercialized. I used to watch people and they got commercialized, and it just, to me, it takes something away from it. So I hope I don't follow that path. Of course, right now, no more subscribers and views and stuff I ain't got to worry about it. But I'd really like to keep it like I got it. I may just get better at it, you know. If you notice, I got a guy watching. He keeps an eye out for me. He finds these where so I'm not interested in advertising for people. So in other words, if I buy something, I can't see advertising. In other words, I'm paying that person to advertise for them. So I cover the names up. And he keeps an eye out for me. He's doing a good job too. He's finding stuff I didn't even think about. So, you know. So, you know, that's just the way things go. I mean, some people don't matter, but I'm telling you, you're getting brainwashed if you do that. I got a set of clamps, one of the first ones I bought way back when. There's no name on them. Well, people got to figuring it out, especially when YouTube come around. If I put my name on this thing, they see my name. That's advertising. That's free advertising. But I'm not interested in free advertising. I don't know, a lot of people don't see that, but if you stop and think about it a minute, you ought to. So I got to covering their names up. Except for my radial alarm saw. They don't make them anymore. And that's the only name I hadn't covered up. And I let stuff slip by me, but that's where that viewer comes in. He'll catch it for me. And I do appreciate that. So this is Friday, July 26th, Shop Talk with Buck. And if you've hung up with me this far, you're the ones I like to talk to. Ones that come in and just channel surfing, I call it. But if you hang in here, so I'm about 11 minutes in this thing. So I got the other channel, the big channel that I started 8 months ago. Wish y'all check that out. Sawdust Solutions with Buck. Matter of fact, my granddaughter made me a t-shirt. I think you can see that on the back. But anyway, it's doing pretty good. Up until when my wife broke her leg, I was about almost 7 months in, and I was about halfway to getting the monetized. So it was on track. A lot of them say it takes a year to 14 months, and that's about what I was on track about. But I do projects with it where I do more talking to you guys here and gals. So, here we are. Friday, July 26th. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And I will see you guys on the next ones and gals. I know there's some women watching. And there's some really good female woodworkers out there that's doing a really good job. And I'm proud to see that. And I see younger ones in their teens, early 20s that's took up woodworking. And I am proud to see that. They don't even offer it in school anymore. They're getting too smart for themselves. I mean, it's not interested in teaching trade. It's nothing but college. I mean, I can't see going $200,000-$300,000 in debt, and so many of them they'll be working for me. So I don't get it. If you're gonna be a lawyer or a doctor, I'm talking about medical doctor, I get it. You know, there are some fields out there that, but it is what it is. You know, they make their own call. But so therefore, this will wind this week up, and weeks are clicking off. So I will see you guys and gals on the next one. Meanwhile, y'all be safe. Okay? Bye.